capacity. Aerobic capacity is defined as the ability to take in, transport and use oxygen to sustain prolonged periods of aerobic work.
I'll have to zoom out.
VO2 max. Aerobic capacity is closely associated with VO2 max, and the two terms are often used interchangeably, but there is a distinct difference. VO2 max is defined as the highest rate of oxygen consumption attainable during maximum or exhaustive work. An ability to work at a high percentage of VO2 max and below the anaerobic threshold is thought to be one of the best indicators of aerobic endurance.
There are 5 factors that affect VO2 max. The first is the individual physiological makeup.
Your individual physiological makeup. The aerobic capacity of VO2 maximum is dependent on the following things: the respiratory system to consume oxygen, the heart to transport oxygen, the vascular system to transport oxygen, and finally, the muscle cells to use oxygen.
A maximum level of aerobic conditioning can be reached within approximately 8 to 19 months of heavy endurance-based training. The more specific the aerobic training to the sport performed and the athlete's needs, the greater the potential involvement in that sport.
I think that's 12. 1 month.
Age. It is thought that VO2 max decreases approximately 1% per year due to a decrease in the efficiency of the body systems. The age at which VO2 max starts to decrease will of course vary due to the level of training and the individual's response to training, but it is thought to have 2 main causes: cardiovascular and respiratory.
I'm 25 and I've just finished uni and I've got a VO2 max of 47.7.
I'm 35, just got married. My VO2 max is 43.1.
I'm 45 and I'm a director of a company and my VO2 max is 39.5.
I'm 52, I've just had a midlife crisis and my VO2 max is 38.4.
I'm 63 and I've got all wrinkly and my VO2 max is 34.4.
I'm 75. I've just come back from E-School on an OAP trip and my VO2 max is 25.5.
Hereditary and genetics. Genetics is also another factor. Genetics can account for as much as half the variation in VO2 max.
I have a high percentage of type 1 muscle fibre.
I have a high percentage of type 2A muscle fibre, fast oxidative glycotic. We produced
A
this
baby.
wonder kid.
I'm a super endurance baby.
Soldier Boy tough. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy.
Just done my first Iron Man, age 2.
Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you? Crank that soul, 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 now why me? Soldier Boy, I finna hoe. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy, that Superman, that hoe? Now why me you? Crank that soul, now why me you?